Okay, so my hair is a mess. I was watching my friend's video. Love her. Anyways, my hair looks fucking crazy. Look, I'm trying, okay? I wanted to get on here and update you guys. I don't have on any clothes. But I wanted to get on here and update you guys because I have not done that in so long. And I'm doing okay. And like, if I'm doing okay, if I'm doing great, I want to let you know that. So at first it wasn't great. That first month and a half, that was rough. My kittens are gone. That happened first. And then I ended up going to a hotel in like a super small town. It was a motel. And it was $60 a day, which was really good, right? That was less than half of what I was paying where I was at initially when my car blew up. I was there for like a week. I blew through all of my money. It was crazy. Then I switched to the small, and then I added it up, and I'm like $60 a day. That's like $420 a week. Like, whoa. Because I remember that there was a hotel or a motel that was like, I think it, at that time in my mind, I thought it was $200 a week, but it went up. So it ended up being $225 a week. Well, I got here and I was in the smaller room because it was a really small room. I stayed in that room for, I think, a week, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. But I ended up switching to a much bigger room. It's huge. And I've been here for a while, like a month and a half, I think. So I've been doing really good. But I haven't been very responsible with my money. I'm looking around at the stuff like, should I just show you? Because it's everywhere. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. There's different items everywhere. So let me grab them. Okay. So, I don't know if I've ever said this on video, but before, hold on, let me cover myself. Let me see if I can set this up. Hi. Okay. Before I bought land in Kentucky and like all that good stuff, I used to be bougie and I owned a lot of designer, YSL, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, stuff like that, right? So, oh no, let's start with the first one that I got. So I got a little sidetracked. Because there's this, where I buy all my luxury is like a resale site, and some of the stuff's brand new, and then some of it is slightly used or whatever. It tells you in the description of each item how it is, and it's 100% authentic and all that stuff. But with this site, which makes it different than everywhere else, is that you can make payments on the items. So like you put down an amount and then you just make payments whenever you want and for however much you want until it's paid off. Each bag only took me like less than a week to pay off, but it's great that the option is there if anything happens. So first we have, oh, this one's not clipped. Hold on. And it's knocking down the blanket off of my body. No! Okay. I don't want to give them any free promo, so I'm not going to like say the name of the site. Let me make sure my chi-chis are covered. Hold on. Okay. So, oop! And as soon as I do that, I show you the darn tag. Well, I need to take the tag off anyway, so it's fine. But, so this is it. It's cute. It's a shoulder bag. You can adjust it to make it crossbody, but it's kind of like thicker on the bottom, so I wouldn't necessarily do that. They literally smell like brand new cars when you get them. It's ridiculous. And it's so cute, and it's beautiful, and it's perfect, and you know, I just really thought that I was going to like this bag more than I do. So It is beautiful, like, don't get me wrong, but the fact that it flares out at the bottom, if you try to wear it crossbody, it just sticks away from your body. Like, it's just not, I don't know. It's not what I thought it was going to be. But keep in mind, I wanted all of these items so bad. How did this come on clips? Or was it never clipped? Ooh, I don't think it was ever clipped on there. Anyways, I did really want these items. And this bag in particular, I just thought I was head over heels, love at first sight for this bag, which is why I went so hard to get this bag. And then it just kind of turned into an... Okay, let me move on. I'll put this up in a minute. It kind of turns into an addiction like it always does for everything. I can't just buy one of anything. And then this bag. I've owned this bag before and got rid of it because there was a few flaws with the bag. And then this is it. It's really cute. And usually it comes with like a crossbody strap that matches this design. It's more of a tan color. I don't know why it looks kind of green, but it's not. It's like a tan color. Oh, the first bag is like almost a $3,000 bag. So if I resell it, I'll only get, if I resell it back, I'm talking more in a minute. Okay, so this is the bag. I guess I could open it up and show you. It's really nice. And it's like not hard to open, but you can tell it's like good structure. Like, these bags are handmade. There's bubble wrap in it. I haven't even used these bags. It's like 1, 2, and then there's 3 compartments. And then let me close it because I don't want to scratch the hardware. Even though, well, I'm keeping one bag. I don't know which one. And then this. So normally this bag is, I think it's $3,100 before tax. So it ends up being like $3,500 or whatever. But I got it without the strap, and it wasn't in brand new condition like the other ones. So I got a really good deal with it. It was like $2,200, I believe. And then one more. This one I actually kept in the box because it's smaller, so whatever. This, I love this so much. This is going to be hard to get rid of if I do get rid of it. This is an Agenda. So it's brand new. It still has the stickers on. It's Louis Vuitton, obviously. It's red on the inside. You put a notebook in it, right? You put a notebook in it, and then for like a journal or whatever the case is, right? That's what this is for. Let me open it. And then I really wanted to get into like journaling and stuff because I've never done that before. It's brand new. It's beautiful. Just gorgeous. Which, okay, so basically the point of was showing you all that. I still have one more coming. The other one is a Gucci bag. Okay, that's the wrong desk bag. That's way too big. This is the right desk bag. That one was tiny. That one was huge. This one's tiny. The whole point of showing you those were, so I've been spending all this money on all of these things, and I still have another bag coming. The other bag was $1,300, a little over $1,300, and I paid it off within like 3 days. Well, I owe $60 more on it, so as soon as I pay the $60, it'll come. But since it's about to be the weekend, it'll come on like Tuesday. It'll be here, even though I paid for overnight shipping, which is so frustrating. But it's my fault because I didn't pay it off at that, that time or whatever time frame for me to get it before the weekend. They don't deliver on Saturdays. It's my fucking fault. Nobody to blame but myself. I think like 2 of the 4 items that happened with. But anyways, so after you buy items, like both of those bags are around $3,000, right? This one and then the second one I showed you. The second one's a little bit more. So the first one, if I sell it back, I think I paid, because I had a coupon for that one. That's the only one I had a coupon for. It was like 10% off. I think I paid like $2,100 with tax, or $2,095, something like that, with tax. If I sell it back, I will get $1,400 for that bag. Kind of like a ripoff because I haven't had this bag that long, a month. But after 15 days, you can't return it or whatever. You have to just sell it back. So I'm taking like a $600 loss on it. And then the other bag, this bag I've owned before, like I said. And the fact that I bought it again just goes to show you that I'm fucking obsessed. I think I'm going to keep this bag. I think I'm going to keep this one because I fucking love this bag. And you don't have to worry about getting it, like, messed up. Like, both of those other ones, that tan color, you have to worry about kind of messing that up. Because that stuff can get messed up. That's about the only part of the bag you have to worry about. And then I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think that's it. So basically what I'm thinking about doing, because I need to get back to the plan, Stan. And the plan is that I'm supposed to be doing van life right now, and I'm not doing it. I have the perfect opportunity. I'm saving so much on hotels right now because I'm staying here that I need to be saving for a van, right? So I think what I'm going to do, because to be honest, if I'm living in a van, I am not, and traveling and stuff, every time I leave my van, I'm not going to feel comfortable leaving a bunch of designer shit in my van. I'm not. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to resell this one back, which is the one I was like going crazy for when I first got. And then resell the Agenda back. That was, I think, $800. I don't know how much I'll make back because it hasn't been 15 days yet. So I have to wait for the little 15 days. Sell that back, and then I think I'll get like $500 off of that back, which is like a $300 loss, which sucks. And then also sell back the Gucci bag that's coming. So that's annoying. But if I sell those back, then I'll still be able to get a van and stuff and, start my journey. And I'll still have one bag, And as long as I carry this bag everywhere I go, so let's add up how much I'll get back. So I get back $1,400 plus $500. That's like almost $2,000. And then for the Gucci, I'll get $1,000 back. So it's around $3,000 is how much I'll get back for the bags or whatever, which that's taking a huge loss. But I need to get back to the plan, Stan. And I need to get back to my dreams, goddammit. Because right now I'm just sitting in a motel and that's not cool. So this bag I'm going to keep. Keeping this bag. Done deal. And then the other shit's got to go back. Because there's no way I'm going to feel comfortable with this shit in a van. I honestly was going to get a house. Like, I was just going to go back to live in a square, regular life. And it's just not what I want to do. It's not. How did they even get this on there? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm messing with this tag. Because I want to tuck this in. Oh, I could just take this off. I'm trying to put this bag up. I haven't even worn any of these bags or anything. I haven't had them long enough. Okay, but the thing is that the Gucci hasn't even gotten here. So I need to call the website because, see, they still allow, I can't return, so look. I could return 2 of the items, right? Because it hasn't been 15 days. And I'll get the full amount back. Or they take like 100 or whatever. But the problem is that the money only goes back on the original forms of payment. And I can't do that. Because the original forms of payment isn't active anymore. So I absolutely cannot do that. And then they're like, so I asked them my options, and they're like, well, we can put it as a credit. It's like, I don't want it as a credit. So it's so funny because I did this last time, but last time I spent like $10,000. I don't know how much I spent this time. I really don't want to add it up. It might be close to that. I don't know. I really love the gold strap on that bag, though. That was really what set it off. I wanted to take the gold strap off of that bag and put it on the other one, the one that I'm keeping, the briefcase style. But it's fine. It's sacrifice. And I want a van. I was thinking possibly doing an RV. I'm not going to do that. Miles of gas that you get and stuff like that, it's not worth it. But I'm kind of having an issue. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be an issue yet. Maybe I'll find someone close to me with a vehicle that I want. But the thing is I'm in Illinois, so a lot of vehicles, they, like, get rust and stuff. And, like, I don't want to get a rusted out car. And then also, I don't have transportation, so it's like I'm not going to really be able to go far to get a vehicle. So I need to wash my hair. I just threw it up and kind of gelled it. I just started doing that. It's like the second time I've done it. And where have I been my whole life? Like, why have I not gelled this part? The gel I use is this. And it's expensive. I think actually the other one's more expensive, right? Yeah, the other one's more expensive. The other one I think is like $24. I think this one's like 16, 17, something like that. So not so bad. Bomb. It's like, it gives you hold, but at the end of the day, it kind of feels like a little bit jelly. It's dry and everything. Kind of feels a little bit hard a little bit, but it's just like enough hold. And at the end of the day, it gets soft again. So it doesn't stay hard like that. So love that. Great buy. Which I didn't think I was going to like that. I thought I was going to regret that one out of everything I bought. And I didn't. But basically all I've been doing is shopping. This entire room is filled up with stuff for me shopping. I don't even want to know how much I've spent. Because I spent like $700 on eyeshadows. And I got like a bunch of skincare. I got a bunch of hair products. That stuff's like $50 a bottle. I got at least 12 different brand new hair products. And then some skincare. I got a whole skincare collection. Some new makeup. A bunch of new makeup. Because I realized that when I abandoned my freaking car on the side of the road, that I left my big, huge... So I have my other makeup bags. I have a ton of makeup. So I have all my other makeup bags. But guess what? I freaking left my Scott Barnes. It's like $140 for the palette. Maybe it's like $120. I don't fucking know. I can't remember. And it's like 5 eyeshadows, and it's like these shimmers, but it has this black glittery shade. And I die for it. But anyways, that's gone too. They don't even sell that anymore, so I can't get it back. But I left this Jeffree Star makeup bag, which is a big, like, it's a big makeup bag. And it had all my favorite stuff in it. So when I first started doing better financially when I got here, I was like a little bit spiteful because all my favorite makeup was gone. Granted, I still had a bunch of makeup, and I ended up packing up like half of my makeup and giving it, because all the makeup that I have now is makeup that I don't really like. Like, I left all of my favorites. That was $10,000-$15,000 easy of makeup that I just left in my car on the side of the road. And then I left big old water jugs that I just bought. Oh, I did not mean to show that in the camera. I just bought a bunch of 5-gallon water jugs. Like, I left those on the side of the car. Or on the side of the road in the car. It's just a lot. But, so I need to go open up a bank account. That way they can send me a card, because if I do want to sell these items back, right now the only card that I have that they can send the money to, right? I have a $500 day limit. So $3,000, and I can only pull out $500 a day. But it's just going to take me like a whole week to take that money off. Like, that's not going to work for me. So, I need to open up a bank account. I need to go do that, like tomorrow. So, I'm going to go do that, and then hopefully they can just send the card here to the motel. And then that way, I'll get it like Monday or Tuesday. As soon as I get it, I'll send these purses off. But I don't know if they'll pick up the packages from here, or if I have to like go to... I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go to a post office. But that's okay. I'll do it. It'll be worth it. What was I going to say? What else? Yeah, I need to find a van. So, I feel like Illinois is definitely a good place to get a good priced vehicle. But it's just like the rust, you know? Tennessee's better. They have the cheapest shit. Problem is I don't have anyone to take me anywhere to go get a car. So that was the other dilemma. Is like, once I have the money and I find a vehicle that I absolutely want, how am I going to get to it to buy it? But that's usually when I'll offer like a couple hundred more and be like, will you bring it to me? You know? But that doesn't always work. I don't think it's failed me yet. I think maybe one time, but I didn't even follow through with going. I couldn't go. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to do my hair more, but shit. I'm excited to be in a van. I'm excited to have a van. And because my car was, like, on the side of the road, I stopped paying my SR22. And if you don't live in Illinois, you probably don't know what that is. But a long time ago, like 12 years ago, I think, I got into, like, basically, I didn't have insurance, and I got into a situation. I don't want to incriminate myself. And so for the no insurance, you have to get SR22. In my case, I have to have SR22, which is like an extra insurance. It's like $21 a month. It's not even that serious. But I stopped paying it whenever the car, right? But the problem is when you stop paying it, boom, your license gets suspended. And I'm like, well, fucking, I don't need a license. You know, I was being real spiteful to myself. And yeah, so there's going to be like a $75 reinstatement fee. And then in order for me to get the $20 insurance, you have to pay like $100 to start it off. And then yeah, then you just pay the $21 every month. And then you also have to get regular insurance. But I think altogether for the SR22, I believe it's been around 2 years. So I think I have like 1 year left to be on it. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever driven a van. Ever. So I'm a little nervous about that. Like, damn, should I really go buy a van before I've even driven one? Yes, that would be some shit that I would do. For sure. Definitely. This is like the worst angle ever. Like, double chin, double chin, double chin. I quit drinking soda, but now I quit drinking dark soda. Let me correct myself. I quit drinking dark soda, and it's been great. Let me tell you, so much has changed. I don't sleep as much. I'm not as groggy anymore. I still need to quit the fruity soda. But it's just that I don't want to shock my body because I probably shouldn't talk about it yet. But anyways, yeah, it's just better for me to not quit cold turkey because I don't really need to put my body through any stress right now. But I don't even know if that's a thing yet. So it's like, don't really want to speak about it. But no. We shall see. I cannot wait to get on the road again. I cannot wait to be at peace again. And I'm kind of thinking like San Diego, California. It's really far. Back in the day, I used to live in California in San Jose. I don't like LA. I've been all over LA, but I don't like it. I like San Jose. That's the area that I like. But, I need to make sure I don't have any warrants out there. Because at one point, I didn't realize I had warrants, and I got, like, arrested at one jail. And then I bonded out, and then they were like, no, you're not going anywhere. And then another jail came and picked me up, and I spent, like, 30 days there. And then another jail came and picked me up, and it was, like, this thing where I just ended up sitting down for a long time. And then I got all the way out. And like a week later, something happened, and I had a run-in with the police, and I had a warrant from one of those because I guess I didn't go to court or whatever. Just terrible. So I need to make sure I don't have any warrants in California before I go out there. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking San Diego, California. Yeah. Pretty sure that's where I want to be. So I don't want to be inside anymore. I want to be outside. And it's going to be so nice to, like, actually have a van and not... Look at that little curl back there. How cute. Oh, no, I just fucked it up. Oh. Well, I got these little curls in the back. It's probably breakage. Well, I'm trying to call it cute little curls. It's probably breakage from wearing my hair up, which I never do. But I have the past few days. But yeah. I don't know. I kind of met somebody. Well, I didn't. He's been my friend for a lot of years. And basically, I'm about to tell you that I got distracted. But I'm still going to do the van life thing. So, even though I know he doesn't want me to leave, and I know that I don't want to be away from him either, I also know that I don't want to put my life on hold for anybody. That was the whole point of me going off grid and all that stuff. Like, I was literally just going to get a house and live life. That's why I bought all this designer shit, right? I was just going to get a house and live a regular life. And I'm like, no, the regular life has never, ever been for me. And I don't know why I would think that all of a sudden it would be. And plus, it's just like being in a vehicle. I already said this, but I already said all this shit. But being in a vehicle with designer shit is very nerve-wracking. Because you basically, like, have to put everything in a book bag and, like, carry everything with you. Just in case your vehicle gets broken into. It's not really a life I want to live anymore, okay? I've done that. I had to carry, like, 4 bags in a book bag. And it had to be, like, it was, like, the most cheap-looking book bag, too. It was a big book bag, but it was cheap. Because I didn't want anybody to think there was anything expensive in it. But I would still carry it with me everywhere. So, and I wouldn't even carry it, like, I was too paranoid. I would just carry it on one and have it, like, right here. That way I know it's not going anywhere type shit, you know? But, I don't know. I'm excited. I hope I'm going to call the license place, the state of Illinois driver, or whatever the fuck it's called. And I'm going to call and make sure that that's okay, that's going to work. That I just pay the $75 reinstatement fee online. I get the SR22, and then boom, I have my license back. Like, I'm pretty sure that that's how shit works. Thank God you don't have to go in person anymore, because you used to have to go all the way to the state capitol, which is in Springfield, and go there and go to, like, this huge-ass DMV. But it's like a big old driving facility place. It's huge. Nobody wants to go there. So they had, since COVID, they had the option to pay it online. So yeah, you know, take advantage and do that. But I want to double check before I spend all this money on a vehicle and before I send all these purses back. I want to make sure that I'll at least be able to get my license back. Could you imagine if I sent all this shit back and got all the money and bought a van and started, you know, getting the van all nice and shit, and then I go to get my license and shit and find out I can't? Oh my God. That would be horrendous. I wouldn't go that far into the process without getting my license anyways. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really high. I smoked right before I took the video. But I knew I needed to update you guys. But I'm going to get off here. I can't believe the video literally, like, let me record the whole thing. This is wild. Wild, I tell you. I don't know. I'll be sure to make another video soon. I don't know. I'm okay, though. I'm doing okay. I just need to be smarter, man. I should have taken a video when I had my nails done. They were just done. Whatever.